In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome, my dear students. Welcome to your weekly English class. Today we are going to start our series. So, focus well and let's go on. Yes, present simple tense. That's our structure. We will start with present simple tense. Okay? So today we are going to talk about present simple tense. Okay? We will try to talk about anything related to this tense. So focus well and I hope you understand today's structure. Let's start. Okay, basics. We have four basics. Okay, we have four things we have to know in any tense, or we have to know about any tense. We have four things. Okay, these things are formation, usage, question, and negative. Okay, formation. We have to know how to form a sentence in this tense. Usage, when to use this tense. Question, how to make a question, and negative, how to make it negative. Okay, so let's just start. Let's know all of these things with some examples. Okay, formation, how to form a question or how to form a sentence using this tense. Subject, infinitive, and sentence complement. Subject, the doer of the action. Infinitive, the base form of the verb, and continue or complete your sentence after that. Let's see some examples to know more about that. As you see here, this man is working. So he always works hard. As you see, he always works hard. So he is the subject, the doer of the action, and the action is working, so he always works hard. You can see here that we add s to the verb. Why do we add s here? We said that the formation of this question is the subject with the base form of the verb. So here, why do we add s? Okay, we added s because the subject here, the doer of the action, is singular. The subject pronoun here is singular, okay? And with singular pronouns in this tense, we add s to the verb. So here we added s. He always works hard, and always is a word refers to frequency, okay? Frequency, and we will know what the meaning of frequency later in this lesson. Let's continue. They usually go to the park. They usually go to the park. Okay, they, the subject, go, the base form of the verb. Focus here, we didn't add anything to the verb go because the subject here is plural pronoun. Okay, and with plural pronouns we do not add anything to the verb. Okay, they usually go to the park. Usually also is a word refers to frequency. Frequency. Okay, so they usually go to the park. Sometimes he plays video games. Sometimes he plays video games. Okay, the subject here play with s because the subject is singular, and video games, the sentence complement. So sometimes he plays video games. He rides the bike from time to time. He rides the bike from time to time. And now we do not need to say that we added s because yes, the subject is singular, so we added s. So he rides the bike from time to time. From time to time also a word refers to frequency. I rarely walk to school. I hardly walk to school. Okay? I rarely walk to school. I, focus here, this is very important, and most of you do not know that. I is a plural pronoun, a plural subject, okay? Plural pronoun. I is a plural pronoun. So, I rarely walk. Focus, we didn't add anything to the verb walk because I is a plural pronoun. So, it's not singular. So, we didn't add s or anything to the verb. I rarely walk to school. Now, let's move to usage. When to use this tense. Habitual activities. Do you remember when we said that these words refer to frequency? Frequency means habitual activities. You do that many times, maybe every week, every month, every year, and so on. So, they are habitual activities. We use this tense when we are talking about habitual activities. She usually plants flowers. She usually plants flowers. That's a habitual activity. She usually. Okay, frequency, habitual activity, plants, s, she, singular pronoun. So, she usually plants flowers. It's very simple tense. It's simple tense and it's very simple tense, okay? Simple present. Sometimes they go to amusement park. Sometimes they go to amusement park. Habitual activity. People usually go to the airport to travel abroad. Of course, people usually, that's a habitual activity. If you want to travel abroad, you will go to the airport. So, when we can, in this case, we can use this tense. People usually go to the airport to travel abroad. They work from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. It's very clear, habitual activity every day. So they work from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, as we see here in this video. Question. How to form a question. Does with singular subject or singular pronouns, do with plural subjects or plural pronouns, plus the base form of the verb. I am focused here. We said if we have a singular pronoun or a singular subject, we will add s to the verb. What about the question here? We ask using does or do, and does with singular pronouns or singular subjects. Will we add s here in the question? When we ask with does, will we add s? No. We have does, so we won't add anything to the verb. Okay? Not just in this tense, but in any sentence in English. If you have does as an auxiliary verb in the sentence, do not add anything to the main verb in the sentence. That's very important. And remember that. Let's see some examples. Question with a plural pronoun. Question with a plural pronoun. Plural pronoun, so we will use do or does. Yes, do. Do comes with plural pronouns. So, or do come with plural pronouns. Do you always walk to the office? Do you always walk to the office? Yes, I do. Also, we can say, no, I don't. Question with a singular pronoun. Does he always study his lessons well? No, he doesn't. Also, we can say, yes, he, right, does. Negative. How to make it negative. Subject plus do or does. If the subject is singular, we will use does. If the subject is plural, we will use do plus not. Let's see some examples. He doesn't like to sit down all the time. He doesn't like to sit down all the time. Folks, here we use doesn't because the subject is singular. He, singular pronoun. So, he doesn't like to sit down all the time. They don't speak while the manager is talking. They don't speak while the manager is talking. The subject here is plural pronoun, so we used don't. Okay? That was our lesson. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.